Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Well, I'm basically going to show you guys how I dye my Indian virgin hair. I had this hair for a while, so I was getting a bit bored, so I decided to just dye it wine red. And I just blow dry the hair, and I have no products in it, and that's the way it looks. I want to be dyeing the tips of my hair darker, and I want it to be fading lighter at the top. That's the look that I'm basically going for. I don't know anything about hair dye. I just went to the shop and I picked up this hair dye. It's called Touch Color, and I got the 401 color, and it's like a red color. That's the dye that I got. This dye is not a permanent dye, just a short period of time. So I'm just gonna show you guys everything that I got in the box. I got coloring, a developer, and a conditioner, which I'll be using in the end of this video. And I also got instructions. I read these instructions like yesterday, so I know what to do. I also got gloves, and that was really good because the dye does get messy. It got messy all over my table, all over my top, and if it touches your skin, it does like it's very sore. So I had to be careful about that. That's why I was happy that I got some gloves. So I'm gonna show you guys how I mix all the products together just to make the color. First, I have to open the developer. That's the first thing I have to do. Then I also have to open the coloring and put the coloring inside the developer and just give a good shake. And I shook the bottle for about 10 minutes. I didn't use all of the dye. I just used a little bit of the dye. I didn't use everything. And I only put a little bit of coloring inside because I didn't want my hair to be like too red. So I just put a little bit and I threw the rest in the bin. So I gave it a good shake for about 10 minutes. Then it just became like a light purple color. I was afraid that my hair was gonna turn purple when it started light purple, but in the end it was okay. So that's the way it was, and it was very thick, so I did it until it was very thick. So that's the way that the hair dye looks. So I just gave it another shake for about 5 minutes. So let's get started. Well, I'm just gonna split my hair like in two pieces, like a little ponytail, because I want the tips to be darker than the top. So I'm just gonna split it like in them little like ponytails, and I use the hairband to do that. I split the left side and I split the right side. So I just have to adjust the ponytails just to make sure that all the hairs are inside. And I also have to use a towel just to protect my top, make sure my top was not gonna get dirty. But it still got dirty in the end. I don't know why. The hair dye just gets messy a lot. And I also have my gloves just to protect my hands from having hair dye all over it. Before I start, I have to cut the top of the bottle just to let the hair dye come out through it, so I can be able to use it on my hair. I was getting messy when I was doing that too. So I just put the hair dye on my hand, and I'm gonna rub it through my hair like relaxer, and even smell like relaxer as well. That's the funny thing about it. So I just started using the products on my hair. Smell of the hair dye just reminded me of relaxer, and it was like burning my eyes when I was doing it. Well, you can't really see it here, like my eyes were like tearing up when I was doing this. So I did this process for about 10 minutes. I put it in the left hand side and the right hand side. So I did this for about 10 minutes until it was okay. So I then decided just to put a little bit of hair dye at the top because I want the color just to be like fading out. So I just put a little bit at the top so it'll be fading out from light to dark. And I did this process for about 5 minutes as well, so that didn't take that long. Okay, now I'm all done, and I left this for about 1 hour. And after 1 hour, this is the way it looks. I took the hair bands out because I didn't want it to be like harsh lines, so I used my hand just to fade it through so it become from dark to light. That's what I was trying to go for, and this is what happened. And I have my bathrobe because my top was getting messy, so I just wanted to protect myself. So this is how it was after I finished washing it, and I also conditioned it as well, and this is how it looks. And I have to dry my hair, and I also blow dried it until the hair was okay. So this is how the color looks straight after it's been dyed. I just put a little bit, I don't want too much in my hair, and this is how the color was. But I wanted it a bit dark, but that was my fault because I threw the rest of the color in the bin. But that's how the color is. I just wanted to do a little experiment just to see what will happen to my hair if I dyed it. So I'm just going to show you a few pictures of how my hair looks like after I finish dyeing it. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys like my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and talk to you guys later. Bye.